Welcome back. The North Dakota football team had a lot on their plate this past weekend as they went on the road to take on 17th ranked Southern Utah in Cedar City. Now, although the final score was not in the Fighting Hawks' favor, there still are some bright spots to take from this game. And for more on that and looking to the week ahead, here's Alex Heinert in Grand Forks with head coach Bubba Schweigert.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, proud as always to be joined by Bubba Schweigert here at the High Performance Center on UND's campus. And Coach, team coming off a road trip out to Southern Utah, a good Thunderbird team, and a tough 47-21 defeat. I felt like in this contest, a couple of key plays just didn't go your way and ended up being the difference in the results.
Well, there were sure a couple key moments. We did not get off to a good start defensively and gave up some big plays and third downs that have been troubling us for a long time, and we need to get better at that to play better defense. But offensively, we played really well in the first quarter. We played well for a long time in the second quarter, and I thought Keaton was really sharp in that first half. But missed on the short yardage attempt to try to get within a one-score game late in the half. That was a key point. And then even the third quarter, we played better defense, got it within one score, and then an unforced error as a turnover really hurt us in the football game.
Yeah, you mentioned that defense at the start. Southern Utah scored on each of their first 4 drives. Long drives as well, 75 yards down the field on each of those or more. Offensively, though, like you mentioned, Keaton Sudsrud started off great, 10 of 11 in that first half. Your offense really kept you in this football game over those first 30 minutes.
Really did, and started with the touchdown run by John. Just executed just as our guys had it drawn up on the board. So it's always fun to see it work and when we can get John one-on-one, he's tough to bring down and he makes a guy miss, and then it was a foot race to the end zone. But that wasn't the only play, and offensively we did stay in the game because of our offense and just need to be more consistent. If there's one thing we really need to do is consistently do that for 60 minutes.
Yeah, you would trail 27-14 at the half. Great opening drive, though, for your team to start the third quarter. Another touchdown strike, second of the ball game from Keaton to Noah Wanzik. Noah now, 300-yard games this season. Talk a little bit about his progression this year as a sophomore.
Well, he's much more consistent, and we need to move more of our guys to be more consistent. But Noah's going to make plays when he gets the opportunity. I think he's tough. He's had to battle here a little bit. He had some sickness in the middle of the year that he battled through, and now he's much stronger again and feels healthy. And he's had to battle secondaries. These guys are going to get in his face, so he has to work off of the press coverage. They're going to hold him a little bit because he is our top guy right now. And he's done an excellent job and had a really big game on Saturday night.
Yeah, that touchdown strike made it 27-20 early in the third quarter. Defense gets a stop, you get the ball back, and as you mentioned, just an unforced error on a jet sweep and a fumble that puts them up in prime position, the first of 4 second-half turnovers that really were the story in this football game.
Yeah, the turnovers. You can't turn the ball over, and if you lose the turnover battle 4-0, it's really hard to overcome, and that's really was the difference in the game. And just unfortunate that we could not drive the football when it's a one-score game and really put some pressure on them. And yet, we had another drive down there and then turned it over again, and that was really the turning point that kind of sealed our fate for the evening.
Yeah, so a tough loss, but still some bright spots certainly to move forward with, and really not much season left. It's crazy to look and see only one game remaining on the schedule, a big one at home against Eastern Washington. Obviously, that's an Eagles team that was picked to finish right behind you in the Big Sky Conference standings. They've been in a bit of a tough stretch of late, 2 straight losses, and now without their quarterback. How much does the loss of Gage Gubrud mean to this makeup of this contest coming up this weekend?
Well, Gage is an excellent player. The stats he had a year ago, we were just looking at them yesterday as we're preparing for the game, and so many touchdown passes and high completion percentage, and then hurts you with his feet too. He's just an excellent quarterback. So it'll change our preparation a bit because it's now the unknown. Who are you preparing for and what's he like? But obviously our guys need to be excited about this game, and it's senior day. Our guys those guys have done a lot for our program. They deserve our very best effort in our last game here at the Alaris Center.
Yeah, when you talk about that senior class, just really quick, when you look at what they've done over the last couple of years, I know this has been a group that has helped build this program back up. You got to be so proud of this group and what they've done in their 4 years here.
Well, they bought into a vision, and they've done that in a big way and have led us and helped us, in the last 3 years to really trust the process, and we wish we'd have different results this year. We understand that, but once again, they've been part of that building process, and we're going to continue to build because of those guys.
Yeah, a great chance to send that senior class outright. 1 o'clock kickoff against the Eagles. The game will be live on Midco SM, but again, a chance to go and recognize these guys in person at the Alara Center this weekend. Bubba, thanks again for the time. Best of luck coming up on Saturday against Eastern Washington.
All right, thank you very much.
Bubba Schweigert. Kelly, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Alex. Hoping to send those North Dakota seniors out on a good note on Saturday. Well, coming up after the break, it's the state championship week for South Dakota high school football, but deciding a champ at the Dome wasn't always how the end of the season went down. Learn more about the high school football playoffs, how they came about in part 1 of our Midco magazine segment. That's next on Midco Sports Tonight.